G'day everybody and welcome to another episode of Banter over Whiskey. We've got all three of the Banter crew on tonight. So Adrian at That Whiskey Place, Vic at Vic.Whiskey and myself, Brad at Banter over Whiskey. And we're joined by a long-term supporter, friend of the show, Mr. Ray Daniel from Whisky Wayfarers. How's it going, mate?
Hello, pal. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right, but I do have a confession. There you go. I'm not a Whisky Wayfarer.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. As you were.
Oh, forgive me, Ray, for I have sinned. I'm not a Wayfarer.
So what do? You just steal Adrian's mail?
That probably does.
Yes.
So Brad's been a long time supporter of my picks. You've always loved them. You've been on a few tours with me too, actually. But you know what? I do love that in the community, people saying, "Oh, are you a Wayfarer?" Or you mean that's just super cool. Because it's when I was putting it together with John and the other guys, because I'd already started a Whisky Wayfarers thing on the side, just on my downtime, because apparently I had lots of that. And then we're talking about it. We're like, you know what? Societies and the clubs and this and that. What is it? Some sort of journey? I don't want it to be too wanky. So we just enjoyed the old Wayfarers and went with it. So here we are. So out of all four of us on here, Brad's not one.
You didn't want it to be too wanky.
In so many ways.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Yeah, same. There you go. I confess. What's my penance?
I actually don't have
Father
anything.
Daniel.
He doesn't get to try chapter 1 and 2 that I've got sitting here. Again.
What about chapter 3?
This one right here that's on the way to you.
That was really cool the way you held it up on a podcast.
Yeah, I know. Well, I showed you guys. Everyone else at home are already trying this live. That's a good thing to bring up. I don't think we've actually ever done a podcast where you guys have had the whiskey that I'm releasing or that we're doing. I think this is our 4th or 5th podcast. I think it's always been talked about. So not again.
Done it again.
How did those two bastards got it before me? And they live in Queensland.
Haven't got it.
No.
They got 1 and
Last
2.
week.
Haven't got it.
Haven't you?
No, I got chapter 1 and 2. And that's chapter 3.
He's got number 3 on
They're
the
lying. They're lying. Listeners, don't listen to them. They're lying.
You got
They
it.
get everything.
Are you about to show us that you've got it already?
He's got a confession.
Yeah, he'll probably get his tomorrow.
I live 20 minutes from Ray. 25 minutes.
Depends.
Was it?
Far enough. Brisbane's not far enough.
Well, I'm going to do a couple of things and ask, we'll go back to this question, what you thought about 1 and 2. And also I want to get your feedback on what we're doing so far. But what I just tell you boys, but obviously 2 out of 3, Meatloaf says that's not bad. It actually hurts me. But 2 out of 3, you are Wayfarers. So that's all right. But this pack for me, putting chapter 3 together was awesome because as you guys would know by now, I absolutely love Eagle Rare. I love a Jack and Coke and this, that, the other, and Jack as a brand itself, but Eagle Rare Bourbon itself is probably the one thing that I better be buried with. So there you go. That's something for my last day from you guys.
Well, we are going to bury you because there's no way you're going to get cremated.
Jesus
It'll take 4 days to put the fire out.
Fucking asthma. Be on the news.
That's a good point. But we got a single barrel. And on this, you'll see it says whiskey and whiskey, 1 for the back bar. Can you see that?
Yep.
You'll see your bottle very soon. Well, Brad won't see because he's not away forever. So whiskey, 1 for the back bar. When we were picking it, I was still in the process of, as I was saying before, Whisky Wayfarers, creating that. And I'd started something called Whiskey. And I was like, all right, well, this is it. And we're going for it. And then there was another company called Whiskey and Whiskey, registered in 2016, but no EY, just whiskey with a Y twice. So we're going whiskey and whiskey. And I was like, I really don't want legal complications or anything whatsoever. So we went back to the drawing board, and Wayfarers lives in the Oak and Origin universe. And Oak and Origin is a agency first, a shop second. And it was grown basically from my conversations with suppliers because we were only going to be Whisky Wayfarers. That's all we were going to be. And their conversation was, want a premium shop? Would you explore outside of whiskey? And I was like, well, definitely can't be whiskey and whiskey. So we came up with Oak and Origin. Basically anything with an origin, a story, and anything in oak. Doesn't have to be an oak, but that's where it resorts back to story. So we started that, and it's been busy, as you can imagine, especially the agency side of things. And then moving into whiskey and whiskey. But picking this one, which is, I segued a little there, but picking this one when it was time to choose our first Eagle Rare single barrel was like, well, how are we going to make a bang and pack? Our subscription's $200 a month. As we know, an Eagle Rare single barrel, because this is our a 10th single barrel of Eagle Rare I've been part of bringing to Australia, which is, clap all around. I think that's pretty good.
Absolutely.
Pretty solid. So it's like, well, $150, $200 subscription. So we got to chatting and making all the conversations happen. So we've made this beautiful grey for, we didn't make it, Denver and Lily, Eagle Rare. So you get this back, this little beautiful glass. I'm all about lapel pins. So we made a beautiful little lapel pin up. There we go.
Nice.
And we're like, well, that's already over $200 worth. And then we got to chatting about doing some events and things and bringing in a 375 mil, which you can't get in Australia and you won't be able to get in Australia. And for me, as you can see, I've got a little Buffalo Trace one up the back there. I love this sort of shit. It's I just find it cool. A little baby eagle on the bar. Thank you.
Yeah.
So another one for the back bar. So I should have called it 2 for the back bar, but I didn't know this was happening. And it was just a really, like, if we can find it and source it and get something cool that you've paid overs for in the past, that we can make a deal to bring it in properly, or, you know, what we can create as a pack, or this, that, the other, then for $200 for that whole set, you're looking at about $300 if you buy it all singly.
Wow.
So I was very
You're mad not to be a wayfarer.
I'm getting a twitch.
Anyway, while we delve into it, I might as well just see what this tastes like.
Did everybody notice that pop wasn't a brand new bottle?
No, well, me and the wife had some today. We had to revisit it.
Of course.
To make sure they sent you the right one.
Yes, and I believe they did. So what I love about this one, if you guys want to know, is that you don't have it. No, that's just mean. What I love about this one is I feel like this would be if you look at that, it just stops. It's just so heavy for a 45%er. It's insane.
Wow. I was going to ask what it was, 45 or not.
And with Eagle Rare, you get Eagle Rares that are really like, and I had a group of the boys asking, is it cherry or is it caramel? So as you've seen, some that I've named in the past, they're cherry or fruit focused, and then other ones will be like caramel or
cola
or oaky. And you got those two sides, but for me, this one's a balance of both really good up front on the palate. And then after you swallow it, it's kind of like this butterscotchy, creamy, lingering finish. And because it's so oily, it just stays around, but it's not intense on any flavor. It's kind of gentle all the way up. So cheers, and thanks for having me. But I'm really happy with this, and I hope you guys are too when they come. I mean, look at the legs on that. Those at home can't see it, but see how thick that is. That's crazy.
Very nice. Very nice. Cheers.
Mm.
How old's the barrel?
Cheers, man.
What did we put on there? 11 years, 3 months? Oh, that's still delicious. It didn't get any worse from earlier. That's yummy.
That's good to know, mate.
It will be. And that's another thing too. We've sorted a few people out. Honestly, it's a problem with the back end of we're now finally ready to offer double subscriptions because a lot of people are asking, and we haven't been able to do that. One, because of stock levels, and two, because of we just haven't been able to. So we can offer a dual subscription now, but we need to go back and find a way we can offer it to existing wayfarers without breaking the back end, so to speak. So we're doing that piece, and then that'll be the next thing, because a lot of people wanted a couple of these packs. Brad didn't even want one.
No, he didn't want 3, Ray. Up to chapter 3.
Yeah, that's right.
See, for the listeners at home, Adrian's away for 2 weeks. He works at Pilbara, Western Australia. So whatever comes addressed to Adrian, if Brad shakes it, and if he does the typical sound, liquid sound, he gets opened. So there you go. Confess, Brad. Confess. Tonight is your night to confess.
The best thing about it is Adrian does this thing where he orders stuff when he's drunk.
We know. Yeah. We do it together.
Well, what on it, guys? Chapter 1, 1792.
I just
what was your thoughts on that?
Oh, they're drinking it.
I can't remember. It's been a while since I've had it. I think it was last time you were on the podcast.
You'll notice it's half full.
Half empty. What sort of guys?
It's been enjoyed.
I remember that was pretty good. That was much more richer than all the barrel picks that other people have been doing the last few years. I don't know if it's because of the age. It was much more layered, much richer.
The age rounded out to, I think it's 46.83 or something crazy. I can't remember the actual ABV. It's a very...
Funny, the bottle was right in front of somebody. He could tell you.
What are you after? Sorry.
ABV.
It'll be at the back.
48.3. So 1792 can cop a lot of flack for being a bit hot. And I think in the past, there's been a lot of barrel picks and full proofs that are hot. And we drink proof whiskey, a lot of us. So I can definitely agree with some of those that I've tried in the past being hot, but also small batch, that the other, same thing. People complain that it can be a little bit hot, even at a low ABV. I feel like that distillery, especially under Ross, who's an absolute legend, has definitely found its feet. And you revisit the small batch, the sweet wheat, if you can get it, see what's coming out under him. Because to me, that 12-year-old, the nose is just exceptional. It just keeps on giving. And then for 48.3%, it's just a scary, easy drinker to have sitting around because it's still got a price to carry that lightness, the lower ABV stuff. And we just talked about the Eagle Rare being 45. It's got to have something there to stick around. Otherwise, it can be a little bit dull.
What is that on the nose? It's got that normal. It's got that really nice cherry, almost cherry ripe type thing to it. But there's something else there. What is that?
I'll see if I've got a little bit sitting around somewhere.
Cough lollies or throaties or maybe?
No, I don't know what it is. It's a little bit of a savoury note.
Dr. Pepper? Oh, savoury.
Right
Oh, hey, Dr. Pepper. Did you get this one, Vic?
Yeah, I did.
Vic got it, yep.
It's gone, mate.
I did. Party. It's gone. So he's not trying it today.
Sucks to be you.
No, it doesn't. I've got fucking Judge Stagg.
Can't see it.
I don't know why you guys have your blurred backgrounds when we are not.
Well, we have started putting them up on YouTube.
Yeah, we're putting it on YouTube now, mate.
You can't see anything anyway, so because it's either his arms or his bottle or his face that's blurred out.
Well, preferably his face.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Let's see if it shows.
Vic, is that the one that you cracked that open when I was there when I first met you, Vic? In the back? No, another one.
This is the one I got off Ray. I bought off, was it Whisky Wayfarers or Oak and Origin that was selling it?
Would have been Wayfarers.
Wayfarers. They had the release before everyone else, actually. Before everyone got their allocation. And I got a bottle from them, which was great. Thanks for bringing it in, Ray.
Well, I didn't bring it in, but I got an allocation, but you're welcome.
Oh, there you go.
But thank you very much.
Nevertheless, awesome. Sold up very quick.
That is really nice.
Yeah, so really oaky on the finish, a little bit down in there. You can really taste that corny mash for me on the finish as well, but a little smokiness, just a tiny little bit of smokiness for me. And
that's what I was looking for. There's just that hint and the oak on the end and a little bit of smokiness.
And these are obviously done in batches once a year, so every batch is different. And again, I'd love to go back and try them, but people were paying stupid prices anywhere between, I think the lowest I've seen was $320 up to $500 for this bottle. So to bring it in legitimately and have it for $200 as our first release was awesome. But what was even more awesome, we're just putting together a Wayfarers shop where we can, because we don't have the balance of subscriptions versus bottles, and everyone wants a second bottle of certain things. So we'll put them up in the Wayfarers shop that only Wayfarers will have access to. And the good thing is we got another delivery of this in. So we have more stock now. It's just, it's not currently available.
When will that come out? Because I need another one. Mine's finished.
You punched that one right in the guts. Well, we can sort that out, Vic, but it should be this week, if not. But it's not.
Beautiful.
It's not going to be readily available, of course, because we're never going to have that kind of flowing stock of it. But it'll be available off and on. So, which is cool, I think.
Excellent.
It's cool.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm just on a particular website.
No.
We're going to sign up.
I don't know why I'm distracted.
Didn't it get hacked today? Oh, no, other website. I just noticed, Ray, in the background there, your shelf, a little bit bendy. Jack Daniels one. You're not drinking enough.
It's actually the wood. I've got 2 more shelves, but you'll see that the rest aren't. I put that one up there and that's bent. And then I put the bottles on there and I'm like, now that the bottle's on there and it looks bent, that worries me.
Yes.
Maybe take it out and turn it upside down and put it back in again.
But then they will slide.
Yeah, I just throw it out. I've got 3 more spare shelves and it's hardwood.
Then they won't touch. They'll touch the top, won't
it's got no give in it because it's hardwood. So
okay.
Maybe I'll just use it for a seat for a while on the flip. But did you guys? I'm sorry that I didn't even notice. I do apologize. It's a bit rude of me. But last week, the week before, was an absolute punish with hours of work, and I was in the middle of doing this agency job at the same time with putting together the Jack Daniels packs. So I just didn't even see a name. I was just putting them together and send them. And usually I try to send them to a few of you guys and stuff like that, but I didn't get around to anybody. So I apologize if you didn't get anything or see anything, but did you join?
No, I watched it because I was working away I wasn't able to join, but I do like to watch.
Adrian likes to watch.
You're welcome.
We
Moving on.
Oh, look at that.
well,
Batch
no,
number 2.
actually, what I was going to say is we actually did a podcast recording with Andy. So we got our fill of Jack. It's good.
So Andy
did
1
what,
week
sorry?
and is ready to back him up the next.
No, he did mention that you guys had a fun chat. I was chatting to him, today actually, because we had to pick the winners for the Jack Daniels virtual. We gave away a bottle of the barrel-proof rye and a bottle of the blackberry.
Oh, no, he really rated that
okay.
blackberry.
It's an easy one to
Andy
make.
rated it, yeah.
Not sipping on it and trying to get your oak flavors or anything out. It tastes like a super duper. The purple super duper. It tastes like I'm not shitting you.
Well, I hope it didn't taste like the orange one.
This is a lie.
It's like a green super duper.
Exactly like it. But
wow.
chapter 1. So that was obviously first kickoff. You got your learning curves when they all happen. But and then on to chapter 2, which is behind my head. Is it? Oh man. Where did you put my bottles? Oh, look at that. It's
You have to get up.
up here as well. There you go.
I thought you were going to grab chapter 3 again just to be a dick. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna
No, well, I've still got some in the glass. So.
still being a dick. Yeah, you didn't have to grab anything.
What was the discount code?
Join up early, you prick. No.
Brad's not invited. Don't tell Brad.
Actually, on that, Brad, have you not tried these before, chapter 1 and 2?
Sorry?
Of course he did. As soon as they arrived, when Adrian was away.
Adrian's not mean like that. He shares.
You're making sure that quality control. There you go.
Yeah, of course. Because, somebody's got to do the real tasting notes.
The good thing is we're looking at a pretty constant pipeline of this, and we actually want to make our
straight to our place.
Please.
On that, we actually want to make our own barrel-proof, constant available year statement for Australia, which we can do, obviously, because we bring it out in brands. So that's
awesome.
That's the question we're working on. However, this one, for $200, you got a single barrel of an 11-year-old barrel-proof beaming from Kentucky. If you can't work that out, then
I
beamed in from Kentucky.
The peanut.
Yeah, but let's say 11 years old, barrel-proof, single barrel, and put it in comparison to something across the road like a Stag, for example, which is between 8 and 10 years old. Barrel-proof as well, a single barrel. What are you paying? $350 to $500, depending on what someone's. So for me, for that Big 5 distillery, 11 years old at barrel-proof at $200. Come on, gentlemen.
Sensational. This one's been
amazing.
my favourite so far. Of the
I
two that
wouldn't
I've
take
got.
you. I wouldn't take you for a beam drinker. Yeah.
Used to be, but no, this
Actually-
one here.
No, actually, I'll take that back because that rye that you had a few years ago, you loved that. That was good.
Who's that? The rye.
Yeah, the Bim Bim rye. Introduced you to it, and then you just couldn't get enough of it. Remember when you were living on the Central Coast, green label?
And
You loved that stuff. That was good.
61.7%.
Wow.
Have you cracked your bottle, Vic?
I got it at Dad's.
You
I
say
took
again?
it up. I got it at my dad's up the coast in Central Coast.
Oh, okay.
Took it up there, cracked it there, and then I forgot it there.
Lucky dad.
Lucky
Yeah.
Rose only 20 minutes the other way.
That's it. Well, no, we've only got 8 bottles of this left. We've
Oh,
got
you still got some left.
forwards. I don't know, because we haven't put together. If there's only what is it on the bottle, 140 or something bottles. I can't remember.
It's a cracking bottle.
So
It is.
we haven't put together, as I said, the Wayfarer shop. So if someone who joins, they do ask, "Can I get the past chapters?"
What's
And
on
we'll-
fire? Wait, sorry, right? You're on fire, Brad. You're on fire, mate.
He's smoking a sausage.
Oh, he's smoking a cigar. Sorry, right? Proceed.
You know, we don't
That's all the dust coming out of his wallet.
have the source for this one, but we're also not looking to push the sale of it because we're not getting it again. So we keep our surplus stock for events and stuff, so we can always go back to this. But also, like I said, I think we've got 8. Don't take this the wrong way. Freebies, as in 8 that we can still move without affecting our archive stock for doing tastings and that later.
Will you have that bottle for tasting at whiskey?
Yes, we will. But
You
we
heard it
will-
here. Whiskey.
Get to it.
But it'll also be we're obviously not going to make you subscribe as a Wayfarer. There's going to be a condition to try it though. It's not going to be the same dram or anything like that either. We're going to have a drink.
Okay.
You hear that, Brad? There's conditions.
What's that?
If you want to try the special number 2.
Pretty sure he's drinking it now.
The one he's got in front of him.
This one.
So that's it. So the most fun about this one though was the Weller week. So on the Weller weekend, everyone turned up on the Friday night, and we had cocktails and canapes, literally all you could drink, cocktails and canapes. And then after that, 10 o'clock, they left the establishment to us. Beautiful balcony overlooking the resort. And then we just did a bottle share. So I took a bottle of barrel proof Eagle Rare and a few other things. And everyone took, Scott Allen brought out his George T. Stagg that he got a few years ago that he wanted to finish there. And there's Eagle Rare 12s and just a beautiful lineup and everyone getting to know everybody that night. Then on the Saturday, pardon my French, fuck, it was hot. It was so fucking hot. Anyway, I spoke to everybody because I wanted it to be about their event. And in my brain, I'm like, let's go to the kitchen and let's do this up there in aircon. But I said to everybody, look, we can do this here, the barbecue where I wanted to do it, or we can go out to the restaurant. Everyone was like, fuck it, let's stay here. This was at 10 a.m., mind you. So I'm like, well, it's only like 26 degrees. It's 10 a.m. It got to like 38 or something, and we're in the blistering sun. But we went through chapter 1 and chapter 2, and with chapter 1, we did a full oyster bar. So Simon McGorham from Buckley's Oysters set up a full oyster bar and done a smoked ponzu sauce, this, that, the other, and another sauce with it. I'm like, lace it with bourbon. He's like, that won't work. And it did work. I just, for the record, it worked very well. So we had oysters and 1792 tasting going through our chapter 1, small batch, foolproof and sweet wheat, and then chilled out for a good 40 minutes. While that was all happening, I'd already put on a slow cooked brisket. So we had slow cooked brisket, and I did that whole Kentucky lunch where we had sliders with slaw and everything. It was just beautiful. Ooh. But did I mention fucking hot? And at that, if they're about my feet anywhere, they're not. But I had 375 ml bottles of 4 barrels I got to choose chapter 2 from. So with everybody who, I think 80% of the crowd were Wayfarers as well. It was really cool to go through them and go, this is the process. This is what we chose. I didn't tell anybody which barrel they were. And if they got it wrong, they got kicked off the island. But no, it was really good to get everyone's feedback on their favorite barrel in the lineup, which actually was the pick. Very close second was another one, which we tried to get that had already been decanted into. I don't know if you guys have tried this. This will be on Pour It Whiskey as well. So this is a 10-year-old bourbon that's always available, 45.8. 10 years old, and it goes for $150 through us. We don't have enough stock to give anybody else yet, but Cracker Bourbon, again, 10 years old, 45.8. You're not getting that from much else, other places, constantly available. So pretty cool. But we got to go through at the event, and then when we went into the Weller Gala dinner where we popped the Millennium and everything afterwards. We were very young in the piece when we started all that, so to get that support off the bat was really cool. So then we moved into, we're moving into our June release, which is really cool, is going to have it before June, which is what our plan is. So our release for each month, so this is the June release, is for you to have it through June and us to all talk about it and get the information on what you have next or what you want next.
Ray, I need to make a confession.
So he's had a few whiskeys. You already have.
Another one. Oh, this
another
is good.
confession.
Yes.
Drum roll.
I'm now a whiskey wayfarer.
Well, I'll drink to that.
Nothing like peer pressure. Now we can talk to Brad. Brad, how do you find?
When did you get here?
I'd held some weight. That's what you're saying. But you put my Eagle Rare pack in with Adrian's?
100%. No worries. I can't because Adrian's already at the post office. But I can get yours sent tomorrow. Yes.
Yeah. Should we pull this up now?
Packing.
Sometimes it's 10 past 5. It's like,
I bet we know you, Ray, so I bet that happens a lot.
Well, come help a brother out. You love it. But no, that's really cool, Brad. Thanks for joining us. It's happy to have you on this chat. I know you've only just arrived, but
finally.
Yeah, it's only 20 minutes late.
So, well, in saying that too, though, I hope it's not arrogant for me to assume, but you've been seeing what we've been doing, and I'd love to get you guys' opinion on what you're seeing, what we're doing, and what we can, I don't know, do better, or what you guys are looking for as well.
So can I
Free
be
whiskey.
completely honest? The reason.
The newest member is going to give his critique on the business model.
No.
How did you join?
Can I just
Actually good.
defend? Well,
Why did you join?
This is a defense, but the reason that I've not joined up is because way back when we did the podcast where you were talking about it, I tried to do it and it wouldn't work for me.
I remember that.
And I don't know why, because Adrian got his through at the time. Anyway, and then I thought, it's fine, I'll do it tomorrow. And then completely, and next minute, there's Adrian's 1792 showing up, and I'm like, oh, shit. And then I forget to do it again. Anyway, now you're on here, I've done it. So it's cool.
No, that's awesome, mate. But we had a lot of teething problems, and we still are. We're only 6 months in, if you want to put it that way. First 6 months.
Yes, that's true.
We started on the 1st of November, and we're only 6 months in, and we've done a lot already. So that's just the beginning. There's some really cool shit to come in June around the Eagle Rare that hopefully you guys can be part of and not be so far away all the time. But we're going to do some whiskey events as well. So we're doing Whiskey Capital in Canberra on the 27th of June.
Excellent.
11th of July.
I'll be going to that.
I've got the box of some of the stuff we're doing at Whiskey. I got Sean, by the way. And I don't know if anyone knows that Whiskey is actually on International Rum Day. So we're going to be pouring two rums as well.
I wondered why there's a couple.
There's a few. Well, obviously, so we've got an Adam Brands table and a Whisky Wayfarers table / Oak and Origin, which are going to be together, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the 10-year-old, which is not available yet. So that's going to be really cool. Speyside, again, the new Worm Tub, which is a different distillery this time, 10-year-old cask strength.
Wow.
That's a different distillery than the last one. We've got this, which I've got to look at the pricing, but I believe, and the reason that we've got the 10-year and this one is because they are so affordable for what they are. So this is a non-age statement a single malt, and I think that lands on shelf for $90. So 700 ml, $90. That's really going against those big ones as well. And then we've got
It's going to be an expensive whiskey.
No, it's not. It's Glen Elgin. So this is all Adam Brands. I'll tell you what.
It's going to be expensive for Vic. That's what he's talking to himself, going, oh, shit. I'm going to have to work every weekend between now and then.
Well,
I'm going to buy every single fucking bottle there.
We're actually supposed to be pouring our chapter 4 at
Vic's coming.
We're supposed to be pouring our chapter 4 at Whiskey, which Sean doesn't know as well. But we just heard it might be running late. So we haven't announced that because it might be running late. And again, if you can do the static over this, I'm happy to tell you what that is, Brad. Cool. So it's a 1 litre Sazerac, 50%, 100 proof single barrel. But we've had to get 2 single barrels, 100 proof, 1 litre. So $200. There won't be just the bottle. There'll be something else with it, but we're unsure of what that is yet. We're putting that together.
Not another bloody glass.
Shit, that's huge. I was only joking about putting the static over it.
Static.
We won't put the glass in the back, courtesy of Adrian. But so I'm really looking forward to that because the single barrel picks of Sazerac are insane. And to be the 100 proof and also 1 litre, if I could get on my shelf. Hurry up. In my belly. So I'm really stoked that that's happening. And anything that you guys want to see, I love this sort of stuff. I love the glassware, the pins,
the knickknacks and the merchandise. Yeah.
So that's
well, I'd be wearing a Whisky Wayfarers shirt if I had one. For the podcast and all.
As you know, I was always doing shirts back in the day, and we're looking at doing some as well. But there's 2 shirts in existence. But
feeling that with the podcast.
So we'll definitely have shirts for send me your sizes because we're definitely going to get shirts done for the next events, and I'll get extra ones done. I'll send them up to you. Deal.
I mean, I think.
Say again.
A medium what?
And a medium legend.
Medium or small car.
2 rums. So these 2 rums are what we're pouring as well.
Oh, hang on. What's that?
What's the origin? Where they're from?
Never done it.
And this is a 5-year-old as well. It's a batch, so not a single barrel, obviously. And then because we just brought in 15 rums with Boutique as well. So we've got this Vic rum. I mean,
I love rum. I'll buy some of the Boutique rums that they've got. They got this from Belize. This fucking thing. What's it? 30 years old or 40?
Yeah, the 29-year-old, the Ootsley.
Oh, man.
It's good. So we got that. We've got that coming. We've got a fair few of them. So just as I said, we're not going to, with Oak and Origin, we won't just be playing in whiskey. We've got a lot happening with tequila and a couple of things as well. So
Yeah, I might dress up as Jack Sparrow.
Do that.
Just for whiskey.
Just for a free rum.
Why not?
Just a minion style Jack Sparrow.
People won't realise that I'm drunk. I'll be stumbling and just keep drinking.
You got to work one session, mate.
Right, we'll be pouring the 10-year-old bourbon. Shit. Let me see if I can find the list for you. Hang on 2 seconds.
My goodness. What are you guys smoking, by the way? These two are smoking cigars. For the people on YouTube, you can see, but for the listeners on the podcast.
It's a Perdomo Habano.
Nice. Chocolatey.
It's actually a bourbon cigar.
Really?
We thought it appropriate. Yeah.
Very nice.
Not
Is it
sure
same
what
one,
bourbon they.
Same one, Adrian?
Yeah, same one.
So the only
It's,
difference what I just showed you was we're pouring the 10-year bourbon. We're pouring a Linkwood, a Darkness Linkwood. That's in a PX. We're pouring 30-year-old blended grain, the new batch of that, and the 18-year-old peated Highland, the new batch of that. That's those ones. That's the Adam Brands lineup. There's 10 bottles, which is really cool. And then Whisky Wayfarers, as I said, we're not sure about Chapter 4 yet. Hopefully we'll have it in time. Doesn't look likely from the phone conversation yesterday, but I like to be half full glass kind of guy. And then we got 1792, the 12-year. We'll be pouring that. We're pouring our new Chapter 3, and the 11-year-old will be on podium because we don't have enough just to pour through that. So there'll be a reason for pouring that. And with 1792 and the Eagle Rare, we'll probably pour some other things around those products to go with it because we just, as I said, we're 6 months old. We're not.
Wow.
That's a lot for 6 months.
I was going to say, are you driving a truck up or what? How are you getting up here? Not going to be able to fly.
Well, we can fly because Mr. McGorum is coming and I'm going. So we take a bottle each of each one. We're laughing. And the reason that we've got such a big spread is because then obviously one's going to be more popular than the other, but we're not going to pour through all that, which is cool.
Wow.
And if you're
really looking forward to it.
Say again?
Really looking forward to it.
Me too, man. Oh, actually, Brad, you asked if there's something you can pour at you're doing a bar or something, correct?
We're doing a banter table.
Well,
Hearing it first.
Maybe we put the boutique there.
Ooh.
Release.
Oh.
That
Under
would
the
be
table.
such an honor. Oh, we would.
Maybe we do something like that.
We can talk, definitely.
Oh, come on, man.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to negotiate here, Vic. We might get more than one bottle.
Are you just pouring or selling by dram, or what are you doing?
No, we're just pouring for some distilleries. Yeah.
Yep.
We're doing a free marketing exercise. So we're donating our time and to a few distilleries. We're going to help them out.
We've got a lot of cool stuff coming from Boutique that's landing actually on the 10th of June. So there's a 33-year-old Glengarry, which I cannot wait to put in my belly. There's a heap of cool stuff.
Lucky we got the VIP tickets.
We will do, definitely. But Simon actually won the bottle, remember? We gave away a whiskey bottle, and Simon is the lucky bastard took it. I was thinking I was going to snatch that bottle, and I need another one.
I've got to say, I just had all 3 chapters in a line, and they're so different from each other.
Oh, I double back on chapter 2.
Eagle Rare is like a lolly at the end. It's just, I love it.
So you don't put 1 and 2 together to make 3.
So you can prove it.
You don't put 1 and 2 together in the one glass to make 3.
Well, no,
1
that
plus 2.
That would not be the profile I'm getting.
I'm going to go to 1792 again because Adrian's taken the boutique.
Oh, you couldn't reach it.
Well, here you go. Obviously, we've just done the BTAC and Pappy thing for Wayfarers. That was gone in a heartbeat. There's still a couple of things there. And we've got something coming out with Oak and Origin at the end of this week around Pappies and BTACs again. But I guess, what do you guys want to see? Are you happy with what?
Did you take requests?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because one of my favourites from over there would be New Riff.
Yep. Well, that's the boys from Honey Barrel. We're looking at bringing them in. I think there's some sort of legals at the moment they're dealing with. But look, we're chatting to them about a release, not New Riff. If I was to do one with them, it would be August. I think that's the best of the bunch that I've tried.
August. That's not St. Augustine's. St. Augustine's. That's another one in Florida.
Yes. Out of what have they got? they've got all this.
It's an old Iceworks.
The new riff one that we love is the Silver Grove.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Still a release only, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think so, yeah.
Silver
even
Grove's
their
where their
rides.
Bond stories.
Even their ride, their Cashin ride is my God, out of this world.
And we got our old favourite 291.
Yeah.
291. Colorado
if,
whiskey.
If there was one that I would request that's not a little bit, would be H. Taylor.
Yep. Yeah. I absolutely loved the single barrel pick of the H Taylor done back in the day. But yes, 100%.
Solid.
Because
good choice,
single
Brad.
barrel wise, I think this is the last. Well, as you know, chapter 4, we've got 2 single barrels because this is the last time we can do 1 single barrel chapters. So we'll do the single barrels and we'll pick the profile. We'll pick the barrels as close as we can. But when they send out, it doesn't mean you'll get the same barrel. And that's the only way you can do it.
Will they be marked so you know?
100%.
Where they come from?
Yep, definitely.
All right.
How about what's has only ever been done and it was for charity? Victus.
We're having some good chats with them.
Good.
Nice.
Believe it or not, we have something is looking to happen in the next few months with them. So, which won't be a chapter, but it will be. So we fill up the months with other things, right? Because waiting for chapters, I think 3 months is good for subscription, personally.
Yes.
You're not coming around every month. You're not trying to keep up. And then the edited months, you can choose, I'll jump in on that or I won't. Hence why we did the SMWS, which is an absolute cracker. Did you guys try that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It went really well. I think we got 16
That's the one you drank before the date, Adrian, is right? You cracked onto it, couldn't? Yeah. On your mates.
Bottles of that left too, so that'll be at both as well. Cool. And that's doing all these off month. So yeah, we're having some really great chats with mixers at the moment, and there's something on the way that hopefully we'll get our teeth into. A few other things as well. So we're starting a subscription in October. Thing once a quarter. So you can choose. Found in experiences with other companies. What I did was and bourbon together, and you could love both, but I would say 20 to 30% maximum people cross over. Otherwise, it's people waiting for the bourbon or waiting for the malt. So now we've got the conversation where you can choose to be part of which part you want to be part of, rather than waiting and then losing interest or whatever. You're always going to be working. And our sorry, I don't care. our first subscription.
Drunk Ray's good, Ray.
Yeah, 6 bottles of it. What we could get is a worm tub, 12-year-old single cask malt lock at cask strength PX.
Wow.
Yeah, it's $200. Good fucking luck finding that.
Holy shit.
No way.
Yeah, that's our first.
How many did you say you had?
60.
57.
Yeah, we'll keep probably 4 bottles aside for archive like we usually do, but we just won't that'll
unreal.
Yeah, we're on a Dalmore dinner in June. I don't know if you guys seen that. That's really cool. That's a fantastic fantastic lineup. Popping the Quintessence, which is a $2,500 bottle. Got Pig's Peak Winery come join us as well, which is really cool. Quintessence is 5 different wine barrels. So we've got a couple of wine varietals that are in those wine barrels, and Steve's going to talk about how they're made, what the flavors are, and we'll go through his wines. And so Steve from Pig's Peak, Steve Langham, the head winemaker. So got a lot going on.
Wow.
Looking forward to the malt subscription. That's because bourbon following, but malt following for what I was doing in the past would probably be 4 times bigger than bourbon.
Wow.
Yes, 6 bottles won't have much time in the sun, will it?
Did a pour on the weekend at a whiskey show. I was on and it was a pay by the dram thing, and I was on the bourbon table. Out of 3 tables, right? It was hard going for me.
Yeah.
There was not a lot of love, but I reckon this is, and it's a gut feeling. I reckon that it's a whiskey show. It's only single malt people that go to it, predominantly single malt. And like you said, the 30% of those people that actually also like bourbon, ones that I got, they wanted something different, right, for the rest of the show. So when they came to my table, they stayed there for a little while and they had a few. Yeah, I reckon there's plenty of people out there that are into the bourbons. They're just not out there enough yet.
Yes, I did shows and whiskey a couple of years ago, and that was the thing. I think we're at one of the only bourbons available. We had Adam Brands and we had all of our bourbons in our picks, and it was like, oh, can I try? Well, no, I'm going to take you through the lineup and the single barrel Buffalo Traces and things like that I had. I had the Elijah Craig as well. Taking these whiskey people through it, they're like, fuck, I didn't know bourbon could be that good. That's
Agree.
one of my favorites of the show.
100%. I say it all the time.
Yeah. I don't like bourbon. I just say, you don't like Jim Beam White Label. That's all you've got to
That's
try.
right.
Yeah. And that's what everybody said to me. That, you know, again. So
fun to see how it all goes. But there's a lot between now and October, especially with malt. Malt going to come in hard, and it's going to be good fun.
okay.
I put something out
Looking
tomorrow.
forward to that.
We don't have. It's an agency thing tomorrow, but we're putting out Brook-Laddie 10-year-old. The classic laddie is getting moved, and Brook-Laddie 10-year-old is in place. So that's pretty cool. So we're going to put that out tomorrow. Yeah.
I'm organising. I got to. Once we
Is
finish
whiskey
recording,
comedy?
He has chosen to tonight on a George T. Stag. Now that will put any brave man asleep.
I am planning on killing this bottle tonight.
Well, we can't see it. It doesn't exist.
Put it close in front of your face. There you go. Yeah.
What a bottle.
Or you can leave it and bring it up to whiskey.
Just buy another one off Ray. Didn't you see your location?
Yeah, we've some 2018 George T. Stag. The new
Pretty sure
one.
that's one of the whiskeys I was pouring on the weekend.
Yep, cool.
Wow,
And
really?
it did pretty good.
It's the best bourbon in the world to me. A lot of people don't agree with me, but that's fine.
Well, here we've got the write up on this Eagle Rare, and a lot of people wouldn't notice that it's the same barrels, the same whiskey, the same mash bill at Buffalo Distillery that makes this and that makes George C. Stag. Just picked off board. So rye mash bill number 1 in Buffalo Trace is Buffalo Trace. It does Eagle Rare. It does Stag, Junior, George C. Stag, E.H. Taylor. All those brands are the same mash bill, same barrels. They're just different locations in the warehouse, different palate, flavor, picked off different flavor, the whole thing. So for me, what Trace does to create brands inside of brands and have those flavor profiles, I just think it's the most awarded distillery in the world for a reason.
When's your trip over there, right?
The next trip I do over there will be with a group of people. It's not going to be by myself. I'm going to
give away a Whisky Wayfarers.
Are you going to do a tour?
I'm going to do a tour, yeah, but obviously not going to be
similar to the one in the island up Birthday Bourbon thing. Will it be like tour? As in, you're going to visit distilleries like a trial?
Yeah, but barrel picks and all that sort of stuff that we've done in the past. So yeah.
So the Tassie trips, but bigger.
Yeah, exactly like that. Because that's what I've done selfishly by myself with one other dude usually. So it'll be 6 to 8 people. A lot of fun.
Perfect.
The plan. It's got
it was posted.
How many days?
Awesome.
Sense.
How many days roughly? A week? 2 weeks?
Generally, I like to do a 10-day split, so that includes
10 days. Not bad. Banter podcast crew might take along.
Yeah, I'd love to. It'd be great.
I have to.
Careful what you wish for.
It'd be super capped because just can't chase it.
Herding cats.
Yeah, I've been on a couple of the Tassie ones I did, and when I was doing between 8 and 10, it was perfect. Once I did more than that, it was like, for sake, can you just form in line? I think the last one,
and everybody stopped getting COVID.
Yeah, well, that was always good. But you're like, just to go.
Can you listen?
The last person was missing, and you've got them, but now the other person got bored and they're going off. Oh, we just went to get coffees. 30 minutes later, where'd you fucking go to get coffees? 6 to 8 is perfect. 8 to 10, okay. Anything after 10, you're on someone else's boat.
They don't fit in the minibus if you got more than 10.
Say again?
They don't all fit in the minibus if you got more than 10.
Well, we get these bourbon tour guys. They cost a fortune. But watch it out. Yeah. And they're great. But all they do a lot of things, target shooting. You can go, to them and say, look, I just want to do this to the distillery that day and something recreational around here. Out for dinner, You know what I mean?
Yep.
So plan. But it's like the Tassie trips too, Brad. You're definitely not sober the whole time.
No, definitely not.
What did McGorum try to count? He goes, I lost count at like 62. And they weren't just drams from a bottle, they were straight from the barrel every time.
He's lucky he got to 62. Let's be fair.
That's quite an effort.
No, it's good fun. But any means, even like the stuff, anything you guys want to see that what we're doing with the subscriptions. But not only that, like ones like whereas the tax or the PAPs or whatever we're doing. We do 4 roses when we're at honestly, we put it all together and it's all.
Well, one in Brisbane would be good.
Yeah.
It depends where all your members are, though.
Well, yes, it doesn't really matter because a lot of people for the Wisemans, I would say 25% of them were from Sydney. Everyone else flew in from Brisbane. So there wasn't many local people. And I think if you're doing a resort weekend, you could travel.
Yeah.
Just about where
you want to train. You kind of want to be somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I wouldn't mind seeing, Ray? An advent calendar around Christmas. Even if, I know it's a lot of work, even if it's just a 12-day one.
It's not even okay, that's a calendar.
Yeah.
Not events.
Yes.
Well, we have that luxury of bringing it in through Adam Brands because, and just said no for this year because obviously we've got a lot going on and this, that, the other. But, I mean, works 100%.
I love them.
Yeah,
I do too.
Nightcap every. Yeah, you get. There's one that you get religiously every year.
Oh, I haven't got it for a couple of years now, though. So yeah,
okay.
A good one.
Yeah.
Best.
Gee, I'm not sure I've seen a bourbon one.
Oh, they mix them up, but no, I have not.
Yeah, mixed up like an bourbon one. Full. Holy crap!
We could do that. It just come down to the minimum order quantities, but yeah, we could potentially do that. You know, you just got a very small amount for the first one.
The Whiskey Club, they are on pre-order now. Their Christmas one, they are around November. They ask people to order then, so they can have plenty of notice and how many they're going to need. But they use most of them, every single one from Adam Brands.
Yep, they do.
That's the way to go.
Aussie stuff, Ray.
We're getting there with it. To be honest, there's just that much going on with Aussie whiskey at the moment.
Yeah.
There's so many options. Does it make sense? That the malt subscription, what we're doing with malts. So we'll start working with it then, but it just needs to make sense, mate. And all that as well. Like it's a tough one. It's a tough one to gear, but you love that.
I do.
Oh, is that the bourbon?
Nice. Yeah, toasted finish. The straight bourbon whiskey.
Just ordered 15 bottles of that.
13, did you say?
And my favourite is a sour mash.
I got one. I haven't opened it yet.
Yeah.
I've gone in there.
Yeah. They are fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vic, if I do anything that'll be with
with
rock, that'd be the first thing for sure.
But that was answered Adrian's question.
Yeah. How long have we been going for?
Oh, well, shit.
Brad's just zoned out.
We're recording.
Are we still recording?
Give Brad a barrel-proof bourbon. He signs up to a subscription and just tunes out.
Give him a bourbon cigar and he's done.
Oh, look at him.
No,
he's happy.
Ray, so much going on, mate. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely, mate.
Yes.
Can't wait. It's going to be hard to go back through and, those spots. But anyway, I'll do my best.
One-stop shop. There you go.
As thank you for coming on. Vic, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Everybody at home, thank you for listening. Hopefully you found that entertaining or educational. And you joined up. Hopefully you joined up Whisky Wayfarers like some other people. If you haven't, get on it. Get on it now. But thanks until next time. Cheers.
Cheers.